Yo guys, what's up? Sax here with another video. And now, I know FNCS is just around the corner, so I wanted to make a guide for you guys on how to do as best as possible in the FNCS qualifiers and hopefully make it onto heats or grands. I'm going to be telling you guys what you need to do in creative and in your warm-up routines. Also, what you should be doing outside of the game and what you should be practicing with your duo. Alright, first things first, we're going to start off with creative, because you should be doing this almost every single day, or actually every single day that you play the game. You want to just free build for a bit, just whatever you do, just your thing. You want to be spreading out your warm-up depending on how much time you have till you start doing something else, or how much time you have to play. So for example, if you only have 3 hours to play, and you're planning on playing scrims for 2 hours, or in an arena for an hour, you probably should limit your warm-up to 20 to 30 minutes. But if you have, for example, let's say you have 8 hours to play, you could probably make your warm-up an hour long if you really wanted to. Make sure your warm-up is like, I would say 10 to 20% of your game playing time. Alright, for the next thing, I'm going to be showing you guys a piece control map that you guys should be using if you want a longer warm-up. I like doing this for around 10 minutes. These I avoid doing because they're pretty basic, but if this is your first time doing it, you probably should do. And see the bots on that ramp, and you just have to piece control it. Try mixing it up a little bit. So the first time, I'm gonna go placing cones over it and doing a sideways full box and then pumping it. Alright, so now for the second time, I'm gonna go around and piece control it from the top. Oh, I just messed it up. Now sideways. Do another sideways. I'm feeling it. Make sure I don't get hit by the bot. Up, full box. Another thing you want to do is make sure you're not getting hit by the bot, and try to extend your piece control as much as possible. Try placing cones as far as off as you can. See, I can place right here, so I'm gonna go like this, and as I'm going through, try coning him off, and even like going for some side piece control. Alright, for the more advanced drills, there's usually 2 bots. You do a lot more of a long ready course. Oh, yeah, there. At the side. Try placing as many pieces as you can in between you and the bot, because that's what get your mechanics better. And also avoid getting hit by the bot, which I'm not doing a very good job of. Try different things as well. Sometimes go up, and instead of going through the side, go boxes through the top, come back down. Just be unpredictable. Now there is one more thing on this map. I don't really recommend doing it, but if you have the time, why not? And yeah, these piece control tunnels are fairly simple. Just piece control as much as you can. Oh, I forget it. Switch as much as you can. Oh, not going that way. Alright, the map you guys should be playing to improve your aim is not actually aim duels. Aim duels do work in my opinion, but if you want a quick warm-up, I would recommend playing 200 pump box fights. Basically, you can only hit 200s to kill people. If you don't hit a headshot, it's not going to kill them. As you can see, it's 200. And if I don't hit 200, I'm not gonna kill them. You could do this instead of aim duels, and you'll also get some practice in for mechanics and aim. This map is definitely something you should be doing, even if you're not doing it every day. I also do recommend doing this with better players, just because they have better movement. Don't go for the bots. Don't play for the points here either. You need to be playing for hitting as many 200s as you can. The last map you guys should be doing is Lucky Duo Endgame. It actually fills up all the way. Lucky does run some games on Twitch for money every night, but that's too late for me to play, so I don't actually end up playing those. This is something that you could be playing with your duo. Probably not Phil, preferably, just because the players aren't as good, but I like playing as a solo in this and trying to get my solo clutches better. Alright, let's get into a team with this solo. Like, practice getting refreshes in here, because that's the main part of what this map is for. Improving your aim, piece control, and fighting. .140. Dead. Oh. Well, these teams are playing exactly how I'm saying not to play. But yeah, anyway, so guys, that's the map. You guys can also cap your FPS to make it more realistic, like endgame, which I would recommend doing if you're gonna be playing like this. But if you're actually playing to kill people, you don't need to, but you could also do it. It could be useful. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what you guys should be doing with your duo every day now. The first thing you guys need to be doing is paging your duo, because paging your duo will also get you more warm and improve both of you guys fighting, because you guys should be around the same skill level. So it's like continuously fighting a good player, not some bots or AIs. First thing to do before anything is also figure out your weaknesses. If you guys aren't good at getting refreshes in endgame, or you guys aren't good at endgame, play some scrims. Make sure you're making the endgame and then practicing out the endgame, or even some 40-man zone wars with good people. Not don't do Phil if you're gonna trying to get better. Do with good people, or run some scrims. I honestly think scrims are the best thing you should do. So yeah, that brings me to my second thing, scrims. You need to be playing scrims probably a few times a week, not every day, because they run super late and that cuts into your sleep, which I'm going to talk about in a bit. And if you're playing Vital or one of those set lobbies, try claiming your drop. If not, try getting a spot similar to your drop, just so you learn how to play around your drop. If you're not good at getting surge, practice getting surge. If you're not really good at endgame or these stack games, scrims are the #1 thing you need to be doing. And yeah, so my next thing is arena. And obviously no one really plays arena anymore because it's not really good practice. But Epic Games did say that they are updating the arena system, so that's a good change. And yeah, if there are good players next, if they do a good update and you're finding good players more often, then I would recommend playing a little bit more arena. Right now, if arena stays the same, you still should be playing arena, but just in a certain way. If you're not good at box fight in arena, either force them to box up, or box up yourself and force a box fight. And there you just experiment, you learn, because you don't want to be doing that in an actual game. So yeah, arena is the place to experiment and also fix your fighting problems. If you guys don't have good chemistry, just go into arena and be like, okay, we don't have good chemistry, let's get this let's start writing together. When I say on my wall, whatever, you need to be looking instantly, blah blah blah. We need to play more split. We're playing too close to each other. We don't know how to take separate angles and pinch players. So focus on that at the beginning of fights, or fights. Just arena is a place to experiment, and the last thing you should be doing is outside of the game. Outside of the game, I guess you can say VOD reviewing because it's not really in the game, but it is. Still, you should be VOD reviewing a little bit. You can VOD review yourself, find your mistakes, and VOD review pros to see what they are doing that you're not doing that makes them win tournaments and place better. And just write it down, preferably to write it down on a piece of paper, because if you write it down, it sticks in your brain. It's better. And yeah, another thing you should be doing outside of the game is probably getting sleep. And people don't understand how important sleep is. Teens should be getting at least 8 hours of sleep. I sleep 9 hours most days. Yeah, and trust me, it will be better, improves reaction time and everything. And diet is another thing. I know it's just a video game and all that blah 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 blah. If you really want to do really good, food is actually important. And it's not, I wouldn't say you have to switch your whole, you don't have to go on a diet or switch your whole entire meal plan just because of FNCS, but keep in mind the things that help a lot. Just eat vegetables, eat protein, don't eat too many carbs or sugar, that's really bad for you. And also blueberries. Blueberries help with reaction time and eye vision and everything. Blueberries, carrots, just a lot of fruit, vegetables. Just try eating as healthy as you can, and yeah. Also, another thing, the last thing that you guys need to be doing is staying active. You guys can't be sitting around 10 hours in front of your computer screen not doing anything, just playing Fortnite. That actually will hurt you more than what you think you're doing. You think you're helping yourself, but you're actually hurting yourself more by playing 10 hours. You need to be sleeping, like I said, and being active. Don't be a TNA Mars. I mean by being active is going outside, getting sunlight, exercise. And if you don't have a yard or you can't go outside because it's dangerous or something along the lines of that, or your parents won't let you go outside, just do exercise in your room. Just before you go to bed, 10-20 push-ups. And then when you wake up, 10-20 push-ups. Jog in place. In between games, jumping jacks. Just be active, don't be sitting down. Constantly moving, getting your blood flow around. Helps your brain. Keeps you not fat. You can't go outside. Try running like a mile at least 3 times a week. But go outside every day. Going outside every day is key. So anyways, guys, that's the end of the video. Hopefully you guys learned something. And yeah, peace out. Good luck in FNCS.